Good morning and welcome back to a chip off the old block toys. I'm Jeff here, and I am fighting a bit of a cold, just trying to get through this, but I'm very excited to be here. I know normally I'm a little more chipper than this. After all, my name is Chip, but today we're going to start unboxing and building this bad boy. Set number 91055. It has a total of 3,382 pieces and 13 minifigures. And this one here, I'm excited to build because I'm going to put this in my city. As you guys know, along the beach, I started building a mine, and I have an abandoned mine shaft. Well, I stopped right there. Well, I'm going to still have the abandoned mine shaft, but right next to it is going to be this guy. And then next to that is going to be an active mine. So let's go ahead and start unboxing and building this. This is going to be, oh man, this is going to be a great one. Let me go ahead and switch cameras. If you guys would, though, I do appreciate every single time you guys hit the like button, or if you find this channel interesting enough to go ahead and subscribe. I always appreciate those two things. So if you would, appreciate it. If you're watching over on Rumble, just give it a rumble. Okay. Oh, I see bag 39. I think that's the highest. I can get about 10 bags done a stream, and if 39 is the highest, that means we will have 4 streams building this. All right, I like that. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Ethan Phillips says good morning. And One Brick at a Time says good morning, Chip. Awesome. It's good to see you. Yeah, my schedule, I was going to live stream last night, but we had a client. This is a good thing. We had a client come on board yesterday that was in a wicked rush to get their taxes done because 2024, which, as you know, we're filing for 2025 now, has not been done yet. Well, we couldn't do 2024 because their books weren't done for 2024. So I was doing a rush job. A good job, but a rush job to get that done for them. So I was not able to live stream last night because I had to take care of that, which that's okay. I'm not complaining. That's money in my pocket. Why would I complain? Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, there's a lot of unnumbered bags here. Okay, so I got bag number 1. That's the most important one. And now I'm learning this stuff just as you are. You saw me open the box. I have not seen this. I do not know how this is built, and I just need to get going on it. Let's building instructions. Let's go. Yeah, and I am a bit tired. After a long day at work, sitting down, the moon was so bright outside that I was able to just go for a walk and didn't need a flashlight because I live out in the country. There are no street lights. And so I was able to just grab Enzo, no leash. And Enzo and I just went for a walk in the neighborhood. And it was pretty cool because the way it was lit by the moon. And we just probably walked about 1.5 miles, and then came home and none the wiser. It was pretty cool. And Enzo, that's one thing that really, really makes me happy about him is that I don't have to worry about this dog. He does not run from me, and he was no leash, just out in the dark with me and us just walking around, and he stayed pretty close by me. I mean, he'd run and smell something or, do something to a fence post and come back, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it was just really nice having them out there with me and just taking a stroll out there. I see a lot of brown in this set, and that kind of worries me because I know that, well, I know Lego says they fixed the brittle brown problem, but it doesn't take very long for brittle brown to become brittle brown. So I guess we're going to see if this color holds up to the test of time. Okay, there we go. I thought I was missing a piece. But yeah, I do have a bit of a cold. It's been threatening to start itself for a little bit, for a couple days, and this is the first morning that I'm feeling stuffy. So you can probably hear it a little bit in my voice, but don't matter. I'm not gonna wait 2 weeks until this passes before I do live streams. I'm just gonna do them. Plus, I just want to get through this, man. I don't like having a backlog of Lego. I really don't. I can't believe tomorrow's March 1st, and there's going to be new Lego sets released tomorrow. I'm not planning on buying any. Not just right away. I ordered the Speed Champion ones a while back, and I did get notification they shipped already a couple days ago. So hopefully those will be arriving soon. But I only got the Speed Champions. All right. Well, it looks like they had a successful mining run because we've got some gold in this wagon. And I'm sorry, guys, with feeling the way I am right now. I'm not as talkative as usual. And that's just because I'm fighting this cold and kind of feel a little miserable. But I don't get sick very often, guys. I don't know if you noticed that. The last time I got sick was about a year ago when I got the flu. So I don't get sick very often. But, you know, when I do, it tends to knock me on my behind pretty well. So all right. So we got one half. We got to do the other half of the wagon. I'm pretty sure it's coming. Yep, it is. I really do like running my own business. I don't like working for somebody else. And I ran my own YouTube and Bricklink business. It just doesn't pay that well, but it did pay. The Bricklink pays, but the YouTube doesn't yet. But that's okay. The Bricklink's always paid. It's paid just a little bit, so I appreciate that, and it's got me through some tough times. But I've always enjoyed working for myself because you get paid according to your efforts, unlike when you work for an employer. I won't say which employer exactly, but at one of my last jobs, I was very upset with them because they had a problem with getting underpaid according to their fee schedule. It was a hospital. And I found that for them. So I took a whole year's worth of visits, and I figured out they were getting underpaid about $2.5 million. And they didn't understand the data, so they asked me to call the insurance companies, since I'm the one that compiled the data, and tell them and see if we can get the money. And I did, and we did get the money. And the next year, when it came time for raises, keep in mind, I just told you, I got them an extra $2.5 million. When it came time for raises that year, they gave me a whole entire $1,200. And when I said something about it, they said, "Well, we don't have the money." You know, BS. You don't have the money. I just freaking helped you get $2.5 million you weren't expecting. But whatever. I digress. But that's the reason I don't like working for other people. Stuff like that, where it just seems like the BS never stops. And then they have stupid rules about, well, you can't have a beard. I worked at a place that told me that, and I would purposely forget to shave every now and again, and they'd, you're skirting the line there, and it's like, yeah, I don't care. I'm cool. All right, let's get this horse's back legs in the proper position. I'm gonna try to get 10 bags done today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, because speaking of clients, I have a client meeting at 9 o'clock my time, which is about 2 hours from now. So I'm gonna go for about probably an hour and 30 minutes roughly, and then I got to get ready. I got to change my clothes. I can't be wearing this to a client Zoom meeting, so I'm going to have to take care of that. All right, so we have the wagon and the first bag done here. They gave us a horse with a little customized harness here, and then they gave us the famous brick with a tile on top of it. That is so when you take this out, the horse doesn't have a big chunk missing. So I'm going to go ahead and slide this over. And I don't want to talk politics, but I did wake up and see the news that Iran was attacked by Israel and the U.S. Overnight. I just have to say, not politics. I'm not going to go there. What I will say is, if you didn't see that coming, you were not paying attention. I mean, it's been all over the news about the buildup of military over there. So if you didn't see that coming, I don't know where you've been. Probably hiding underneath a rock or something. And I don't want to talk about the politics of it, because some people will say it's illegal. Some people say it's past time, overdue. I don't care for any of that. I don't, in particular, don't like war, and that's because my wife is in the military, and I don't like when the military is in harm's way. So that's not a political statement. That is a statement out of love, because I do care about my wife. Wow, they want us to open all of these. Well, hopefully we use a bunch of this early so to get out of the way. Otherwise, it's going to have a big old mess on the table. So speaking of what I'm going to be doing, I plan on live streaming tomorrow morning to do round 2 of this. I will not live stream on Monday. That is out of respect to Yeti's night. So I'm often on his channel streaming with him on Mondays. So if you've got a few minutes and you want to see a cool stream that's funny and have some fun, head over to Yeti stream on Monday night. Sorry, this cold's like, I can feel it in my chest. You probably hear it in my chest too. Let me try something real quick. Oh man, I can feel stuff in my chest, just really uncomfortable. All right, let's see if I can watch my own stream just for a second. I want to see if it's working. There we go. Oh, it is working. Okay. You guys are quiet this morning then. I don't know. I kind of wished I was quiet this morning with this heavy feeling in my chest. Well, it looks like we are going to be using up a lot of these large pieces very quickly. And Ivory came to visit us. Ivory's in the room. That's he's not so much of a kitten anymore, but yep, he's already rubbed against my legs. This is Ivory. He's my buddy. He hangs out with me almost all day while I work. And he loves to be held. He loves to be cuddled on and all that stuff. He's a really good kitty. He's about 8 months old. He's not quite full grown, but almost. And he's being a little strange right now, kind of grabbing my arm. Not using claws, but I can feel the pressure. Ouch. I hate when he does that. Every time he kicks off me, he has to make sure he digs his back claws in. It feels so nice. Anyway, he's my little buddy. Like I said, he hangs out with me almost all day and makes sure that I know he's there, and he makes sure that I know of his every need. Whether it is a true need or not, I know about it. Trust me. All right, so this is going to be a base plate is just 2 of these. So you've got 6 and 6. So it's going to be about 12 studs bigger than a regular base plate. So this is going to be a pretty good size set. All right. So yeah, I've got a client meeting, like I said, at 9 o'clock my time. And then I've got more to do. I've got another meeting at 11 my time. So I'm going to be, even though it's Saturday, I'm going to be working. So good morning, Mayo. How you doing? How's your schooling going? Are you in school? I don't know if you're in school at this moment, but I thought you were still pursuing higher education. All right. Okay, something did not work out, and that's my fault because I did not do it right. So let me fix that. There we go. First week of semester was tiring as it always is. Yes, I used to always think of going to school as trying to drink out of a fire hydrant. It comes at you very fast, very furious, and it's hard to keep up. And if you get behind, oh boy, forget about it. What are you studying these days? Are you going for a master's now, or and see, I don't know how it works in Australia, so forgive my ignorance. I really don't. Here in the U.S., you can get an associate's degree after 2 years, a bachelor after 4, master's in about 6 years, and then you can also get a doctorate. So I don't know. And then you can also get minors and degrees. Basically, if you get a bachelor's, you can get a minor in something else. So I don't know how your system works there. I'm curious. I first got an associate's degree, then I got a bachelor's, and then I got a minor. I got a bachelor's in accounting, a minor in business administration, along with a certificate in fraud investigation. I wanted to be a forensic accountant at some point. So, yeah. So tiring. I don't feel like going live this week. Hopefully I'll go live in 12 hours. Oh man, I totally understand you on that. I didn't go live last night, even though I wanted to, and I thought I was going to. It was just too tiring. As well, I had a client who needed their books done as soon as possible so that we could do their taxes from last year that they didn't do. And that took a lot, because that wasn't just, I can't just breeze right through it. So I spent literally the whole entire day working on it, and I actually still didn't get it done, but I made some major headway, and we're meeting with that client at 9:00 to see if we can get some questions answered, because you do the books based off the bank transactions that come in, but sometimes it's not obvious what things are, especially if I'm not familiar with the industry, which in this case I am not. The industry that they are in, I have never done accounting for, so I need to speak with the client and shore some things up, and then give the okay for the taxes to be done, because I'm done with the bookkeeping, but I'm not there yet. But I'm trying to get there. This guy's got an interesting outfit on here. I like this. So let me go ahead and he's the wagon driver, and I'm sorry. Just again, forgive me. I'm working through this sickness. All right. So here we have a minifigure here with a top hat and a handlebar mustache looking thing, and he's got the thing to drive the horses. So let me put him on here. There we go. Okay, let's turn this thing a little bit. Of course, I'm sitting here trying to do my live stream, and Ivory the cat has made it known he's here, and it's going to start playing with the bags I threw on the floor. So you might hear that from time to time. I swear that cat's on some very powerful drugs when he acts. Anyway, Grad school is for masters, PhDs, and doctorates. My master's relates to building a Lego city. Oh, okay. I mean, are you talking about an actual master's degree, or are you tongue in cheek there? And it's okay to be tongue in cheek around here. If I had more of my mental awareness faculties right now, I would probably be joking around, but I admit I'm kind of struggling here. And that's, again, just because I don't feel that great. I would love to work on my Lego city, but the thing is, I'm so busy with my job right now in tax season. I don't think that's going to happen. Not right now. And I kind of feel weird because I started that huge project with all my Lego sets, verifying all the pieces. And then I got this business opportunity, and now I'm not working on it at all. So I didn't finish it. I got pretty far, though. But I have zero time at all to do that. So I don't think I'll be doing that. Hello, Miss Chip. How you doing? It's good to see you. I'm struggling today. Out food shopping for the week. Awesome. I got to do that. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. My daughter's coming over a little bit later today. And then I have client meetings before that. So I'm going to be busy most of the day. Not busy doing the stuff I really want to do. Visiting my daughter I do, but yeah, it just won't be the same. I'm not going to be running down, getting grocery shopping done today. That'll be tomorrow. That's a tomorrow problem. Okay. All right, so that's bags 1 through 3. Let's get 4 done. Oh, I talked to you about this, Miss Chip. I've kind of had a cold threatening to come on. Like I've been sneezing. The back of my throat's been scratchy yesterday. And today I feel it right here in my chest. So coming down with that cold, and it's going to be fun because this is tax season and there will be no, I'm not taking time off. I got to work through it. That's one of the other things. I love working for myself, but if there is a downside, that's one of them, is that you can't just call off sick. You just, the only thing you can do is call in dead. And that's if that happens. Pets are trespass from my Lego rooms. Oh, I totally get that. I wished I had a door on this loft, but I don't. But the good news is the cats cannot get into the Lego shop. So when I go out there, I am completely cat free. I'm not dog free. I let Enzo in there, but Enzo doesn't do anything. He's got kind of his little spot where he likes to lay down, and that's all he does. Yeah, this cold has been very gradual coming on. It started probably about 3 days ago, and it's just kind of each day got a little bit worse. So, but you know something, it's quite all right. I'm not like too worried about it. And oh, I already put that there. Okay. I was like wondering what the heck, but nope. What the heck is me? Because I'm not doing it right. And I started coughing too a couple days ago. So, oh well. Like I said, the last time I got sick was a little over a year ago when I got the flu. So, I mean, I had a thing where I've probably about a month ago I ate something and I got kind of sick from that, but that wasn't like a true sickness. That was just eating at a restaurant that probably doesn't have the very well. From the outside, it looked like I had the right standards, but judging on how I felt afterwards, they didn't. And I threw up, but I'm not going to count that as a real sickness because that was, like I said, that wasn't like I don't know how to say it, but I don't count it. Oh, okay, that's one of these. I was wondering what the heck, it didn't make any sense. Okay. I'll tell you what, man, I'm really missing my granddaughter right now. I'm going to definitely call her this weekend. Just see how she's doing. Hey, John, how's it going? How you feeling today, dude? I'm loving this already, even though this is as far as we've gotten. I like how big it is. I like the water around it. I like how it goes into the rock. I was up at 3 a.m., but all good otherwise. Oh, man. I woke up it was about 2, 3 o'clock. I woke up for a minute there. I thought I heard something outside, so I was checking my cameras because I didn't want to get out of bed. There wasn't anything on the cameras. And I laid in bed trying to listen for other noises. And I eventually just fell back asleep. So probably took me about another 20 minutes to fall asleep. But yeah, man. It's kind of a weird night. But so why'd you get up at 3 a.m., John? And by the way, how is Porthos doing? We had rain this morning. Okay. All right. John says, I'm almost done with the cargo bay doors. John is building, I don't remember which space shuttle. Is it the Atlantis? I can't remember. Atlanta, I'm sorry. But John's building one of the space shuttles, and he's been working on a little bit at a time, just giving us an update that he's working on the cargo bay doors, which I love the shuttles for that. I mean, I grew up in the age of the shuttles. In fact, what was it, 1985, 1986, when the Challenger blew up. And that was like, wow. Because my teacher was like, got one of those TVs on a cart from the library and was like, oh, there's going to be a teacher on board. We're going to watch the launch. And we are all so excited. And we're sitting down in our class watching it. And right before our eyes, the Challenger blew up. It was like, oh, turn off that TV. We're done. We'll discuss this later. That's about how it went. Mayo says, also, didn't know if I told you or not, but I'm trying to do brick slopes. You are? I have not gone there recently, but I know what it is. And I know the 3 guys who run it. Cody, Steve, and oh my gosh, come on, the last name. Why is it escaping me? Oh crap. I know them on a personal level. They're good people. Steve is probably the one I like the most. Who runs that. Steve is really just an outstanding guy. Loves Lego. Really loves the hobby. And I really respect that. So anyway. I was thinking about trying to go. I got the email inviting me. I don't think I'd display this year. I got so many other things going on, but so I don't think I'd have time to display. I think I would go as just a regular guest. But Brick Slopes is a lot of fun, and if you're able to swing this way and do that, Mayo, I do recommend it. It's a huge event center, and there's a lot of vendors there. There's a lot that goes on there. If you're not having a good time, you ain't doing it right. Is this supposed to be a canary in the mine? I think it is. That's hilarious. Yep, I think that's a canary. Don't know. Not sure if I did the stickers right. Stickers are a pain in the rear end, John. And if you're paying attention, we are on bag number 5. And I don't know if you guys care about that. That's why I say it like that. But I would love to work on my city more often. And I'm hoping that after tax season dies down, that I will have more time to do that kind of stuff. But for right now, I need to pay the bills, so that takes priority over everything. M Raptor, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. Welcome if this is your first time, and if it's your not your first time, welcome back. Well, I'm trying to get through the first 10 bags today because this has 39 bags. So 10 a stream would mean 4 streams getting this done. And that's kind of my unofficial goal. So we'll see how far I get. And when I was doing the Art Factory, the last set, I was able to get 10 done each one. So we'll see. I think that's a pretty decent goal. All right. I love these corner rock pieces. They're kind of hard to get. Again, I apologize for a little bit scratchiness in my voice and all that, but I am fighting a cold. And it's finally settled in. I expect to Cody. Oh, you spoke to Cody. Awesome. At Brickworld Chicago. Jason's Bricks in 5 tempted me to go to Utah when I saw him in Chicago. When Cody talked to me there too, he sold me on going to Utah to see the mountains west. Utah is a hidden gem in the United States. A lot of people, I don't think, realize how beautiful Utah is. They just hear about the Mormon church out there, and they're like, I don't want to go out there. But then you got Hill Air Force Base, and when I was out there, I used to hear a lot of service members say, I was kind of hesitant about coming here, but now that I'm here in Utah, I absolutely love it. It's a hidden gem, and it really is. The mountains are beautiful. They don't have much snow on them this year. The snow was kind of light this year, but usually there's a good layer of snow on them up until about May or June. But right now we don't have much of anything. I'm not in Utah. I'm actually in Idaho, but I'm only 13 miles from the border with Utah, so I'm pretty close. And I've got family in Utah, and I end up in Utah at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. This week, I've been to Utah twice already, and I'm going tomorrow. Of course, tomorrow's a new week. I guess, no. I went last Saturday, and then Monday. Yeah, okay. So I've been 3 times this week already. Salt Lake's about an hour and 40 minutes from me. Cody is a good guy. Yeah, I know Cody on a personal level. I got a lot of respect for Cody. Okay, I'm not sure how that works. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, that's a 3. Okay, that's why. Jason's Bricks, I think I know who you're talking about. I was trying to think if it's the same guy I call Jace. If it is the same guy, I know who it is. And actually, Jace is now a part of Nut Lug, the lug that I belong to so lovingly. But yeah, he's a part of that now, if it's the same guy. So anyway, yeah, I know a lot of people in the Lego world over here. I'm actually really surprised at how many or how much Lego enthusiasts there are in this area, because you didn't really think in an area like this there would be. It's not a major metropolitan area or anything, but no, actually there is quite a bit of Lego peeps in this area. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, so we've got this little waterfall right here. Oh, okay, no, it's correct. Okay, I thought I did something wrong here. Oh man. All right. Okay, sorry, my phone was going off, and that's how my clients get a hold of me, so I can't exactly ignore it for too long. We actually signed a new client this week, and she's a really interesting gal. She I won't use her name, but she's a U.S. Marines veteran running a digital creator business, like building, that little in the beginning of my videos, that little pickaxe noise with the 2x4 that's animated. She didn't do that, but that's the kind of stuff that she does for people. So I find her interesting already. Well, I haven't done a sig fig yet. I need to. Yeah, let me know if you get your ticket and stuff. I know this is the season to get tickets, and if you get your ticket, let me know. Right now, I haven't decided whether I'm going or not. Like I said, I know that I'm not going as a displayer, but I might just show up for other reasons. I do have members of my lug that will be there, so I might just go to support them and that kind of thing. What is this? Okay, so I need... sorry, kind of talking to myself here. There we go. I don't know what we're building here, some sort of contraption. Not sure what it is yet. We'll figure it out. It is cold in here, man. Yes, I will complain about the cold. I just woke up right before the stream, maybe about 15 minutes before, so I didn't have a chance to do much of anything yet. Awesome. So twisting this makes that thing move down there. Yeah, I moved here in 2019, mid 2019. And then I got my house in 2020, early 2020. And literally about 2 weeks after getting the house, when the COVID shutdown happened. And I heard about Brick Slopes like right when I moved here. And I was planning on going that year, but they canceled it because of COVID. So I did not go my first year. I went my second year here. I'm at a loss of what we're building right now, but that's all right. I'm sure in due time, Lego will tell us. This is a very weak. I can't believe they did that. Okay. Okay. So we have a little TNT thing, like dynamite, and then we got, I don't know what this is, a rock crusher. I don't really know what these things are. I'm not a miner, but I do enjoy the build. Okay, so let's flip this the same way. I don't build very well when I try to build at a different angle of the instructions. My brain's just not having it. Especially right now where I'm feeling the way I am. My brain's not having anything. My brain's just like, nope, dude, you're on survival mode right now. Just get through it. And that's what I'm trying to do. Just try to get through it. Just try to power my way through it. All right. Looks like we're on to another bag, which this is bag 7. Not a very big bag. I've always loved these little dynamite things. These are pretty cool. If I do go, I want to exhibit my mosaic and minifigure habitats. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. If I could guarantee that my Avengers Tower would be done, I would bring it, but I just can't commit to that right now. And that's something I need to actively start working on again, is the Avengers Tower. I haven't really touched it in a long time. Excuse me. I'm trying to power my way through this cold. All right. Oh, I messed that up. Let's move that back. Oh, shoot. Come on. There we go. Oh, sweet. So this is a different kind of. I thought it was going to be going like this, but based off the brackets, it looks like it's going to be the other way, like standing up. Oh, so this goes on top. Okay. All right. Okay, so we just added this piece here, or this little mini thing. We've got bag 8 coming here. I first heard about Brick Slopes 2018 from Alex Noon. Oh, yeah. Before that, I only knew of Philly Brick Fest and Brick Fair, Alabama. Yeah, there's also Brick Fair, what do you call that? Virginia. There's a lot of them, but I mentioned that one because I've actually been to that one. Yeah, Brick Fairs are pretty cool, too. Well, when it comes to this minifigure here, I'll show you this guy in a second. He's got a prisoner's outfit on. He's got the stripes. He's got the handcuffs. And then in a minute here, if this will work with me, I'm going to show you that he's married. And you ask yourself, well, Chip, how do you know if this guy's married? And it's very simple. He's got the old ball and chain. And because of that, he's got to be married. All right. If Mrs. Chip was paying attention, she'd have something to say about that, but I don't even think Mrs. Chip is here. She said she was out grocery shopping, so I totally get that, man. Grocery shopping is an essential part of life. Oh, in case you guys didn't hear, how's Enzo doing? He's doing all right. He's just over here in his corner, just chilling, just being him. Yeah, and I mentioned this earlier. Him and I went for a walk last night, and it was so bright. The moon was so bright, I should say, that I didn't bring a flashlight. I just went walking in the dark, and I could see just fine. And Enzo, I didn't put him on a leash. I just let him follow me, and he stayed pretty close. He would occasionally wander off a little bit, about 30 feet, smell something, come back, go to the bathroom on a fence post, that kind of thing. We walked about 1.5 miles last night. It was a lot of fun, and I just love the fact that I don't have to put him on a leash and keep him on a leash. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to run, so he doesn't. He just sticks around. So it's pretty cool. And silent mode. What's up, Chip? Building the gold mine expedition and fighting a cold. How are you, sir? What are you up to? Yeah, I see silent mode on what's his name? Never Too Old. I see him in the audience. Never Too Old's live streams a lot. And if you guys have not checked him out, please check him out. And also, if you guys have not checked out One Brick at a Time, go check out her channel. Those are a couple YouTubers that I really like. They're awesome. And Mayo also has a channel as well. I'm doing all right, just staying busy, occupied. Yeah, I totally understand that, man. I'm kind of in the same boat right now with tax season. This is no time for slacking and slouchers, that's for sure. This time of year is always our busiest. So I think we're laying down the things for the minecart tracks. Excuse me, I said crafts. I'm thinking Minecraft. Want to go to Brick Fair, Virginia this year, but they're relocating. Oh, they are. So I don't want to go there the first year of New Digs. My friends in the DMV really want to see me there. Yes, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. You don't miss filing taxes. Yeah, I hate taxes. I hate it with a passion. But it's kind of how I'm making my money these days, is helping other people. So do theirs, and I do the books. My partner does the taxes. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Okay, so yep, we are laying the tracks. Yeah, see, my wife, her name is Jenny, and my partner, and his name is Jen, my business partner. I just can't get away from Jennies. They're all crazy, every single one of them. I've never met a Jenny who's sane. Oh, she's here? She heard that? Well, I'm terribly sorry. Okay, I don't understand. It's saying that there should be pieces here, but I don't see them, and I didn't miss them. So I'm going to substitute them. Okay. I do have another one, so okay, cool. Yeah, my most amazing, like, the thing that amazes me the most about this business is how many people will say, oh, well, I haven't done my books in a couple years and haven't done my taxes in a couple years. And I'm thinking, yikes, because the IRS don't mess around. So not doing your taxes is not a good thing. And it does not get you out of it. It's still there. You still owe it, and they will come after you. So, or another one that I hear a lot is, oh, I had an accountant, I've been paying them, but I hadn't heard from him from 3 to 6 months. And I'm thinking, my goodness. Because I mean, that irritates me just as a profession, because I'm in that profession and I don't want a bad name for accountants, but I've heard it too often. Well, it's been months since I've seen them and I'm paying them, so I'm going to quit paying them. Well, yeah, you probably should. If they're not getting a hold of you and they're not communicating with you and you don't see your books being worked on, yeah, it's time to cut them loose. All right. Because that's what we had earlier. We had a client sign on this week, and it was the same thing. It was, oh, I haven't heard from my accountant in, months. And it's like, and actually this case, it was a whole entire year. And I did her books for a whole entire year. I got it done in just a little bit over a day. She was really easy to deal with, though, because her credit card statements and bank statements, most of the things were pretty clear on what they were. So there was little guesswork, and then the client themselves was very responsive. I mean, I got a hold of them and it's like, hey, I have questions about these few transactions. I'm going to put it in a spreadsheet, shoot it to you. If you would, update it and send it back. 30 minutes later, I got the spreadsheet back with all my questions answered, and I was able to update her books, and she is good to go. So she can get her taxes done for 2025 on time, which is April 15th, excuse me, not 30th. Okay. Hygiene time. All right. Well, thanks for being here. I do appreciate you being here. Mayo, appreciate it. And if I see you, I see you. All right. I am going to do one bag after this one, and then I'm going to call it quits for the day so I can get ready for my day. I can't be looking like this while meeting clients. I got to put on business attire. These are some, I really like this one, because when you build a set, a lot of times it takes a while to see it form, because you got, all this technique and you got all the foundation to build and all this. This foundation was it's just two layers of plates, and then got right to business and started building it. So, I'm really liking the set just for that. Get straight to the point. Get building. One definite advantage of Minecraft sets, the large parts. That is correct. Do you have some Minecraft sets there? Silent mode. I've got a few. I don't have many, but all right. One last bag, and it'll be bag number 10. And this one, I have to look for this one. I don't know where it's at. Oh, there it is. I've bought at least one set for parts, but never built them. Okay. Yeah, I bought my son the Minecraft mini sets from a few years back. They didn't. I don't think they had any minifigures. They were just the tiny ones. They were like a little cube. I think they were they 8x8? I think they were 8x8 studs. I don't remember. That was Christmas several years ago. Oh, no. Heads are rolling. Don't like that. And I do like the fact this guy has a light bluish gray hat, though. Actually, I haven't played Minecraft in over a month. All right. Here's this minifigure. He's the fourth one, and then we got this lady we're building right now. She's got the Karen haircut, as I call it. All right. So we have minifigure number 4. My goodness, I am having a huge brain fog. I apologize, man. It's just that's the fun of being sick. Oh, cool. I love these supports. These things right here. I think they're pretty dang cool. I've got a bunch of yellow ones. So I wanted to do a huge construction thing. I probably still will do it. But I have to say, I am keeping my ideas closer to the vest these days. I think I bought the OG ideas set for parts. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hope you make a quick car. Me too. It's kind of been settling in for a couple days slowly. And this morning was the first time I woke up with like a solid like thing in my chest. So been coughing lightly for a couple days, had a scratchy throat yesterday. And this morning, like I said, just decided to be the morning to show up. So, but I'm not, I'm actually okay with it because I don't get sick very often. Very rarely do I get sick. So, and then we all get sick once in a while. It's kind of life. So just want to get through it. And have a little fun while I'm at it, I guess. Okay. And if I remember silent mode, I think I remember you in the comments saying something about doing web pages or something. If I'm wrong, sorry, but I thought that was you that does web design or something with web pages. I'll stop there before I put my foot in my mouth. And if it is you that does web pages, I've got a web page for my business that needs worked on, by the way. Come on, there we go. That's correct. You do web development. Okay. How does one get a hold of you outside of? Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. My email address is all one word, no caps. A chip off the old block toys at gmail.com. And if you get a hold of me, I will give you the details on what I'm hoping to accomplish. And hopefully you can tell me if that's something that's in your wheelhouse or not. So good idea. Good idea, me chip. Okay, I don't understand what that means. But I'm sure she'll tell me later. I shouldn't have laughed. That hurt. All right. Then we got a barrel of hot dogs. I've never seen hot dogs in a barrel. I think if I saw hot dogs in a barrel in real life, I'd run. I don't think I'd eat it. So I mean, you know, shooting fish in a barrel, but not hot dogs in a barrel. No thanks. All right, guys and gals, we have got this thing started. Bags 1 through 10 are done. We're sitting here at about an hour and 15 minutes, which is perfect because I need to get going. I got to get ready for my client meeting coming up here. Here you go. There's also this will get out of the way. There we go. We have the wagon, and then we've got the chunk of the horse when the harness is off of it. There. All right. So what do we have? We've got a little mine cart. We've got a little like storage area here. I love the railing here, the track. We've got this that blows up. I don't know what this is right here. More storage or kind of, well, more like a work area. And then we've got water that goes around one side. So this is looking pretty good, guys. So what the plan is for tomorrow morning, about the same time, maybe a little bit later, maybe an hour later, I'm going to do bags 10 or 11 through 20, and we'll get that done. So if you guys would, drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. If you're on Rumble, give it a rumble or a follow. That is their equivalent of subscribing. All right, guys, be good to each other and stay safe out there. I'll catch you on the next one.